Welcome to Cold Brew Finance's U.S. End-of-Day Technology Deep Dive for Monday, March 31, 2025. We'll be covering market moves in technology, communications, and healthcare indexes, stocks, and ETFs. I'm your host, Ira Roth. Let's dive in. Tech-related indexes showed weakness today. The Nasdaq 100 and the Nasdaq Composite both closed lower for the fourth consecutive day, with strong downward volatility. The technology sector and communication services managed slight gains, while healthcare rose 0.9%. Market breadth was notably negative. The Nasdaq 100 showed 75% of components declining. The Nasdaq Composite was even weaker, with 78% of stocks down. Technology and communication services both saw over 70% of components decline. Returns show significant weakness this month. The Nasdaq 100 and Nasdaq Composite are both down over 8% month to date. Technology has fallen nearly 9%. Only healthcare shows relative stability, down just 1.8% for the month. Among top tech performers, Accenture and Intuit both gained 2.5%. Jack Henry and Associates rose 2.2%. Broadridge Financial Solutions broke out upward after 3 days of sideways movement. Looking at returns, Jack Henry shows strength with a 5.2% monthly gain. Broadridge and Intuit are also positive for the month, while Accenture has declined over 10%. Among declining stocks, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise fell 2.2%. Synopsys dropped 2% and tested its one-year low. Workday, Micron Technology, and Palantir all extended their losing streaks. Monthly returns show Hewlett-Packard Enterprise down 22%, the largest decline. Workday has fallen 11%, while Synopsys and Micron are down 6–7% for the month. Technology ETFs show significant downward pressure. Cubes and Vanguard Information Technology have both closed lower for 4 consecutive days, while VanEck Semiconductor extended its losing streak to 5 days. All three display very strong negative trends with notable downward volatility. The month-to-date performance reflects the recent weakness. 3x bullish QQQ shows the steepest decline at -23.5%, while its inverse fund, 3x bearish QQQ, has gained 22.1%. Year-to-date returns follow a similar pattern, with technology ETFs down between 8% and 27%.
Looking at stocks in tech industries, I'm Sally Short. Apple rose 1.9% to 222.13, while Alphabet edged up marginally. Meta Platforms has closed lower 4 consecutive days with strong downward volatility. Microsoft hit a new one-year low close, with very strong downward volatility. Year-to-date returns show significant declines across most tech leaders. Microsoft and Alphabet have fallen around 18%, while Apple and Amazon are down about 11–13%. Meta Platforms has shown relative strength, down only 1.6%. In semiconductor stocks, Wolfspeed surged 18.1% despite very strong downward volatility. Navitas Semiconductor jumped 12% after breaking out of a 3-day flat pattern. United Microelectronics gained 9.1% with a strong positive trend. Monthly returns show significant weakness in chip stocks. Wolfspeed has dropped 47%, while Navitas is down 16%. United Microelectronics stands out with positive returns across all time frames, including a 10% gain year-to-date. In cloud computing, Block dominated with a dramatic 54.4% surge to 83.46. Intuit and IBM both gained about 2% with mixed positive trends. SS&C Technologies showed strength with a 1.8% increase. Monthly performance highlights Block's impressive 28% gain. IBM and SS&C Technologies show positive year-to-date returns of 13% and 10% respectively. Intuit remains relatively flat this month. In AI and robotics, Vicarious Surgical led gains with a 6.3% rise, despite a strong negative trend. RTX added 0.56%, maintaining a strong positive trend. Intuitive Surgical and Zebra Technologies posted modest gains. Monthly returns reveal significant weakness. Vicarious Surgical has fallen 40%, while Zebra Technologies is down 10%. RTX shows resilience with a 14.5% year-to-date gain, outperforming its peers significantly. Moving to thematic ETFs focused on AI and robotics, Robotics hit a one-year low, closing down 1.2% to 39.32. Several funds showed weakness with 4 consecutive down days, including AI and Technology and Nasdaq AI and Robotics, both experiencing strong downward volatility. Year-to-date returns show significant variations. Nasdaq AI and Robotics has declined nearly 10%, while Pacer U.S. cash cows growth is down 5.2%. Industrial and Logistics has shown more resilience with just a 2.3% decline. In electric vehicle stocks, Nikola surged 52.5% to 0.18, breaking out after 13 days of sideways movement. XPeng gained 5.1% to 20.72, while Faraday Future rose 5% to 1.45, marking its second consecutive up day. Looking at returns, XPeng leads year-to-date with a 75% gain. Nikola shows significant volatility, up 52.5% today, but down 85% year-to-date. Faraday Future remains flat over 52 days, despite today's gains. In quantum computing, D-Wave Quantum shows a strong positive trend despite modest gains today. Applied Materials faces strong downward volatility, while Honeywell International maintains mixed negative trend movement at 211.75. Monthly returns reveal D-Wave Quantum up 39%, contrasting with Summit Hotel Properties down 16%. Archer Materials shows significant weakness, declining 49% year-to-date with strong negative trend continuing. In solar stocks, Sunnova Energy jumped 19.3% despite 19 days of flat trading. FTC Solar surged 14.8% after breaking out of consolidation. Vivo Power International maintains strong positive trend, up 2%. Year-to-date performance shows Vivo Power International up an impressive 200%, while Sunnova Energy has declined 89%. Solar Edge Technologies gained 19% year-to-date despite recent flat trading. Among tech thematic ETFs, iShares U.S. Medical Devices ETF leads today's performance, rising 77 cents to 60.19. First Trust Index Innovative Transaction and Process ETF shows a mixed positive trend despite some volatility. Global X Internet of Things ETF and Technology Select Sector SPDR Fund both display strong downward volatility. Year-to-date returns show mixed performance. First Trust Index Innovative Transaction and Process ETF leads with a 5.1% gain, while iShares U.S. Technology ETF lags with an 11.9% decline. March returns have been challenging, with most funds down over 8%, though Legger showed resilience, dropping less than 1%.
And with that, we wrap up another end-of-day technology deep dive. I'm Ira Roth, along with my AI co-host Sally Short. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Cold Brew Finance is an experimental project with market reports written, narrated, and delivered totally by AI, with market data kindly provided by financialmodelingprep.com. Always seek professional financial advice before making any investment decisions. Check into the channel daily for coverage of stocks, crypto, currency, and commodities. Thanks for watching.